otherworldly?
Yeah. Dude, just forget I said it. Did the pictures upload?
Yeah, let me pull them up. How is this possible? They completely distorted the photos!
Holy shit!
Okay, well, yeah, this is pretty otherworldly.
It was as if someone had cracked an egg over my head, and what trickled out was hot dread. A feeling of pure anxiety.
Wow.
All of my fears were confirmed. What I was experiencing was real. There was no doubt about it. We uploaded the photos to Onism 1999 and waited for an explanation. We had our doubters, but more people wanted to believe than not. And with each reply, Sammy got pushed further away from the forefront of the discussion. I explained how the building was the same one from the Elevator Girl video, but everyone was more concerned by the creepy figures in the photo. Each time my little mailbox turned red, I slowly realized that everyone on this forum wanted the content to be true. They needed it to be. A few people tried to explain why the photos were distorted, but most people believed it to be ghosts, or the devil, or other stupid things like that. I considered myself something of a philosopher in college.
Wow.
I thought I had answers, but now that I've come face to face with the otherworldly, I know now that every person who tells you about spirituality, dead people and all that have no idea what they're talking about. Someone told a lie and it somehow stuck. I told the truth, and it just gets muddied up by that same ancient myth. With the exception of my post, most of the things on that forum seemed like lies. That wasn't until about 2 weeks after my post, when a user posted something about a girl who could rip holes in time and space. I wouldn't have believed it myself, but he had photos, and we had seen the girl before.
So you realize we've seen this chick before, right?
Oh, really? Where? Wait.
Knew you'd get there eventually. It's that old lady from the arcade.
Jeez, enough with that old crap. She's probably our age.
Don't lump me in with you 20-somethings. I have a bright future ahead of me.
Oh, if only you knew. Just wait till you're done with college. You'll be...
Boring and fat like the rest of your graduating class? I'm looking forward to it. In the meantime, I will continue to be my interesting, slim, nubile self.
Yeah, that's how people talk.
I stand by my statement. Anyway, let's take another look at those photos.
Wow. It's just so unbelievable. What is the likelihood that this is a thing?
It's incredibly unlikely. But since we've got nothing better to do, let's say we visit Ye Olde Arcade for some air hockey and interview an interdimensional traveler.
Alright, what's on the website now? New details on Semi Pak, Novel Granola. Last night, I couldn't sleep, so I was channel surfing and I came across the KNN. Briefly, they showed the missing persons ad for Semi Pak. Now, I don't speak Korean, so I don't really know what was said, but they showed what appeared to be a timeline. It said 9:09 a.m. Let's assume this was when she got to work, and 1:12 p.m. Maybe this is when she left the building? Anyone know if Semi had a car or a license? Annual headed. Interesting. I didn't catch this, but I found myself watching the KNN lately, hoping they'd show something about her. Good question about her driving, though. If she did drive, and we could figure out the timestamp, then we could figure out what building that video was taken. Say she leaves at 1:12 p.m., and the footage is taken at 2:12 p.m., just throwing out random times. Then we can find out which buildings within, at most, an hour's drive have elevators, and so on. Alternatively, if anyone can look into the Eastern bus schedule, we can figure out where she could have bussed to. My understanding of the KNN is that they're on a 2-lane highway near the university, but not much else, so maybe we're onto something. Reliable false. I called her uncle again, and he said she didn't drive, so we now have 3 ways she could have gotten to the building. Taxi, bus, walking. Doing a quick scan of the Easton bus schedule, it's pretty obvious that she didn't take a bus. The buses there run every hour. That's New Jersey for you. Anyway, the bus goes to 2 places, the university at Easton and a shopping mall. Then they continue on to a few other towns, but mostly it heads out of state into the city. However, getting out of the state and into the city would take a while. I really wish we could figure out that fucking timestamp. Novel granola. So I guess that leaves taxis or walking, and we've confirmed that there are no large buildings within walking distance, right? I'm thinking of taking a trip out to the KNN this weekend to see what I can find out. I'll report back with what I learn in another thread. Imperfect Picket. I've been thinking about trying to get to the KNN recently. Sammy and I have a lot in common, as I don't have a car or a license either. And now that I've read that post about the bus schedule, I'm even more out of luck than I thought. Novel granola. Then. Retard. Jeez. That's internet discourse for you. Veriformer. Everyone's favorite mod, at SNESman, and at SNESman99 here. That's Alex's username. A few days ago, SNESman99 and I noticed that the elevator in the Elevator Girl video looked really similar to the one in an abandoned factory northeast of Frankton. We went to check it out, and surprisingly, the elevator still worked. It only took us down to the basement level. This is where things got really weird. Look at the fractured ground and all the strange hostiles running around. We continued on, hoping to find Sammy or a clue of some sort, and this is where things got weird. The star creatures from the Elevator Girl video, yeah, they were down there. We tried to take a few pictures of them and they were completely distorted, but if you look closely, you can see the colors are the same, and you can sort of make out its face. Honestly, man, if the source was anyone but you, I would think this was another hoax trying to capitalize on that poor missing girl, but I'm intrigued. Do you have the GPS coordinates so I can go check this place out myself? Thanks, Paper Shivers, for believing us. It was pretty horrifying, downright scary. I don't know how to figure out GPS coordinates, but I can give you directions. North of Frankton, there is a windmill field thingy that borders Frankley Woods. Enter the Frankley Woods from there, head northeast, and the factory is there. Be careful, bring a friend and maybe a weapon. There's necessity. Holy shit, I wish I had a car. I need to check this place out. SNESman99. And if anyone sees anything that resembles the star creature, guys, or just any weird stuff happens around your town, PM me or Veriformer, and we'd be happy to come check it out. I really want to find Sammy, and I know there was a connection here. Mysterious girl with mind powers. Windway 87. Mysterious girl sighted at Main Street, Frankton, last Tuesday evening. I witnessed her create this rifts in space. Holy shit. What the fuck? Did you take these at Windway 87? Details. Windway 87. I was out for my usual late-night stroll when I spotted a mysterious cutie at a distance. I considered approaching, but I was afraid of scaring her as it was so late, and wonderful ladies of the night tend to be scared by masculine silhouettes walking from the midnight fog. Yeah, sure, buddy. She was near the Frankton arcade. I reached out, and my heart was in my throat. She raised her hands and opened those portals. I had my camera on me, and I took pictures. It was pretty intense. 8 Mallet. Insanity. Where's Frankton? Seems like some crazy stuff is happening there. Doubtful X-Ray. I know I've seen this girl before. Are you sure she isn't famous, like a pop star or something? Are these movie stills? Bear's Necessity. Holy fuck, please let these be real. Who is this mysterious woman? What are those portals? Find out more in the next episode of Onism 1999. Dun dun dun. Windway 87. A bit more info to report. I returned to the arcade last night and saw a mysterious cutie taking out the trash. As I approached her and was about to say something when I saw her talking to a cat. And as you guys know, conversations with pets are precious and private. So I squatted behind a garbage can and shoved my fingers in my ears and became distracted by a piece of mold growing in the cracks between the street asphalt. When I was done studying it, I returned my gaze to the mysterious cutie and she was gone. All that remained was the cat. It is possible that this girl can transform. Is it possible that this girl can transform into the cat? Mysterious arcade mind portal opening by day and adorable lovable feline by night? Discuss. Impossible try. No. Shut up. Shit theory. Bear's Necessity. So Windway 87. Where exactly did you find that connection? Is it more likely that she just walked away while you weren't looking, leaving the cat alone? Yeah, I'm gonna say she didn't turn into a fucking cat. 8 Mallet. I with Bear's Necessity and Impossible Dry. Seems unlikely to me. These photos, however, are some of the best things I've ever seen on this site. I'm thinking of taking a drive to Frankton to see Mysterious Cutie. Do you have the exact name of the arcade, or the street address? Windway87, geez guys, it was just a fucking theory. I don't see you guys proposing anything fucking interesting. This is a website about aliens and body snatchers and multiverse, and this is where you draw the line? Girls who transform into animals? This is where the illusion breaks for you? LOL, fuck you guys. Opulent towel. Yeah, she can turn into a cat, and is also secretly Elevator Girl, the Boogeyman, Sasquatch, and Jesus Christ. That's a believable theory. I'm going on record to say that this shit is photoshopped and not very well done. This site has been gone downhill. 8 Mallet, Windway87. I hope your mom gets cancer and you get butt AIDS. Once you're done lactating from your man tits, why don't you do us all a favor and hang yourself, as you're a burden on us all with your shit theories. Holy crap. 8 Mallet. This is the problem with this forum. Everyone is everyone's best friend until they say something slightly against the popular opinion. My theory isn't any crazier than some of the shit on here, but it isn't part of the theory of the week. If I went out of my way to try and tie this girl into the Elevator Girl phenomenon, everyone would be sucking my dick right now. And just because I like the idea of a girl turning into a cat, and it isn't super popular on here, everyone turns and just treats me like shit. You're also antisocial, that the only place you interact with other human beings is on Onism, and you circle jerk about how great this place is, how accepting and progressive it is. But the moment you don't love and agree with any theory, you start with the insults. You can all choke on a pack of Novel Granola. Windyway87 is such a typical fucking Onism user. You complain about the community, tell us all what's wrong with us, and yet you're a part of the very community you hate. If we suck— Ah, but you are in a society! I'm very smart. Opulent Owl. Nah, actually, he's right. Everyone on Onism is a terrible person except for him, and this sort of persecution complex is so frickin' typical on here. Get over yourself. Try taking the D out of your mouth before trying to speak next time. Vera Farmer, okay. Windyway87, you're gone. Banned. I don't know, everybody was pretty toxic there, but... Yeah. Like, I don't necessarily see what one person did to warrant a ban over the others. Okay, that's the end of the new Onism posts, and I'm actually starting to get a little bit hoarse from reading these.